Happy TikTok Tuesday, everybody. Welcome. Easy chit-chatty art day. I've got a few different pieces. This is our fairy tree that we're working on. This is Unicorn Spit. It's a stain, not a paint. And all of the iridescent ones are Michelle Nicole's Artistic Vivations. And this wood is Bur Oak. Isn't that gorgeous? And then, you guys, if you've been following along, thank you. Here's the balloon that we have been patching, also with Unicorn Spit. And I wanted to add a little bit of people and put this down. I'm trying to make this tree stand out a little bit more. Whitening and Celine mix in here. This is Michelle Nicole's Artistic Vivations. And then this is the regular Unicorn Spit. And it's no bling, okay? But it's a thicker coverage. So I mix them together. Anyway, because I want a little bit of that sparkle, always. So my brush is damp, but not wet at all. Push that in. Remembering that it's a stain. So if I want a dot to show up as a dot and then kind of glow around it, then I will leave that for quite some time, and then later I will go back in and start brushing it out. This is what I was explaining to one of the ladies. If you're doing the Unicorn Spit and you're going to try it, I totally recommend, you guys, I'm not selling this, just to be clear, okay? It's just my favorite medium, and I hardly paint with anything else anymore. So if you're going to get some colors of the Artistic Vivations, make sure you also get the black and white of the Unicorn Spit, because that's the really cool thing to play with when you start layering the white and the Celine, if you wanted to do the Artistic Vivations, so you get that iridescence. And you layer it right over your existing colors, and then just look at that gorgeous ombre. It's just so pretty. And see, already you can start seeing that tree popping out much better, I think. What I thought about this piece, instead of a curtain, I'm thinking maybe it's a cool shred piece of wood, right? That's kind of neat. Let me just leave that sitting there for a second. And then you can see how it's starting to pick up already. Just some pretty streaks would be nice. I'll get some of that purplish white in here, put it up here. And bring that board forward in my mind's eye. Ooh, that's magic. A white Celine and whitening mix of Unicorn Spit coming down over what was some gold of some sort. And then it got darker and darker, and I liked it. So that little shadowy part is very pretty. Also want to bring and separate the color of the tree to the background. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe blue. And I could start with like a bright blue. In this might go green, and that'd be pretty, wouldn't it? And then as it came forward, it would be more blue maybe. We'll try it. Oceanus, you want to see what it is? Hold on, let me see. All right, this is the Oceanus. Isn't that gorgeous? Put it in these little bottles, just like that, nothing added. So it's probably gonna go a little greenish, don't panic. I'm just gonna put some, dots. How's that? I'm gonna go with this. I've got my dark purple and I got my black down in here. I'm gonna run my edge of my brush into that black. Midnight's Blackness. And right up against that. Gosh. Oh, and by the way, it smells like jasmine. So I'm just saying, it's also non-toxic. Okay. Gosh, I'm just loving this. I'm gonna just touch it just a little bit. want some hands. Is taking his hands and pulling back some wood there, right? This guy. So is it going to be bright back there or dark? That's the thing. Do I leave it darker or lighter? I don't know. If you like something and you don't want to lose it, spray seal it. And like the Rust-Oleum ×2, either gloss or matte. And that way, after it dries, 15 minutes, something like that, you can keep working on it. And you won't lose your tree or your bird or whatever it is. A bird. I don't have a bird yet. But there's one up there somewhere. Holly will tell you it's a crow. All right, so little tiny detail brushes. That's the way to do it. I'm going to put you back down. Let's see. All right, now this was just a glob of that black. And remember, that black will really swallow up all the other colors, which is why we love it. All right, so his hand is adorable. I love it very much. And I want to highlight all those little special splinters and all the neat grain. I'm just gonna pretend it goes this way because it really doesn't. That's okay, it's going to when we get done. This is your moment of peace for the day. Enjoy. Just a few highlights. Just take a wall and start putting unicorn spit on it. Got his face going on. Hold on. Isn't that neat? Do love it. Thanks, guys. And thanks for joining my fan club. I love this journey and I love you people. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.